Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the back, the UMass Minutemen, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. UMass will kick off and we'll be underway. He'll bring it out. It's Francis. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Penn State's offense will get the ball first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Right, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years.
Turning it on! Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And they have got a weapon in this offense right there, running back. This dude is tremendous. You think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again. Hence,
picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking for a man, it's Hairston. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to them early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the catch. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be fourth down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot.
Oh, he's got some space. Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. We have a new #1 team in the nation this week, guys. They've made it to the mountaintop, and usually that just means now everybody's shooting at you.
I think a lot of people are waiting to see is how they wear this #1, if they change it all moving forward. But David, talking to their players this week, they were saying they knew they were the #1 team before the season even started. Everybody else is just figuring that out now.
Yeah, and you got to love the confidence of this squad and going out and earning that #1 ranking, but it's another thing completely to keep it and to continue to have that edge and that hunger. Let's see if they can do it.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, Dave, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. A little bit of feeling each other out there down 7-3 as they open this drive. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking to pass, it's Hairston. Complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. From the gun. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. UMass will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. To get him down at the 45. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Quarterback making adjustments. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Here's a hit. Catch in the middle. It's Martin. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab over the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the...
Makes the grab past the marker. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up 1 quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. The UMass offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. UMass quickly back to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level noise. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. UMass will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. Finds his tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Finds his man, it's Martin. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed, and if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Martin. Pick up on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how... And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Penn State! Lining up for the PAT.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. He'll keep it himself. Nice move there. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. UMass comes to the line facing 2nd and short.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Under fire. That's reeled in. It's good. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw, it's Hairston. Flips it out to the back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Looking to fire. Just let him a little too far across the sidelines. Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Caught in the backfield. It's Court. There he goes. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. This offense has been... First and 10. To the air on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. This This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. The sure hands, it's good. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And he muffs it. It's loose.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway?
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Pocket breaking down.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Here comes the heat. It's complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. UMass will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it.
Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the 1st down. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He turns that loose down the right side.
Pedal to the metal right now for this. The incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it deep.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Complete to the right. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun 1st half.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the 2nd half. Back to pass, it's Hairston. Sets up the screen. Runs through the tackle. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. UMass quickly back to the line. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Took a shot as he threw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. UMass will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Takes the handoff. It's Martin.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Nittany Lions line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. From the gun, running back gets to give. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Rushes on him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. UMass will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Looking for the end zone. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He wants it all. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the offense, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Setting up the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. UMass quickly back to the line. To throw, it's Hairston. It's on target and complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive.
Unloads it downfield. Catch and stride inside the 15. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. That big play really has him in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Touchdown, Penn State! And the pummeling has started.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Increase in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. It's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Hairston. Oh, they're after him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. UMass will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Stealing a score on special teams. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You could play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. They're so quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The give from the gun. Fights off a defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State! That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
The UMass offense returns to the field.
Jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Picks up the first down, still moving. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They've got it, first and 10 at the 42. The give as they work on that clock. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's first and 10. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot.
Going for the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. To the ground with the back. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second and 12. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose, but it is a good sign if you're the head coach of this team that you're seeing your guys out there still competing and still fighting until there's zeros on the clock.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. UMass will line up to punt it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play